impressive, right?
Yeah, where'd you get it?
China.
China?
Yeah, man.
You get it from that guy on TikTok who does all those shorts for his light signs?
No, not him. But I thought it was a scam.
Really?
Because I emailed and they don't email back for 4 days. I'm like, oh shit. And they're using AI to talk. So I didn't know. I'm like, maybe it's bullshit. Maybe they're just going to take my money, but I can call my credit card later and say, hey, I didn't get it. But no, they're the real deal.
Yeah.
But you know, American companies, no one does neon in America. No one. So you can only get it from China. Fucking China. And them and the
Is
massage
neon
parlor.
or LED?
I don't know what it is. I call it neon.
Yeah. I mean, it has a neon look to it, that's for sure.
It's beautiful.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
Right.
Well, Luke, I call you for the show the most beautiful man in the valley. I think you are.
Appreciate
and
you. Thank you.
don't have to compliment me back on that.
The new Tony is impressive. I'll tell you that much.
Thank you. I lost 200 pounds, everyone knows.
Yeah.
I'm a little upset with you. Not because you haven't shown up on the podcast in 5 months. We were trying to get you on.
Yep.
I'm upset because when I call you, you vet me.
Yep.
And, you know, I need to get that service when my wife is mad at me.
Yeah.
Like, please state your name. And that would be good for her. Dude, I have to thank you. The last time I was in your service department, my wife was there. Remember, she was sitting there. And you said to all your the workers and everything, I love Tony.
Yeah.
You said it really loudly. Can you hear me okay? Is my levels up? So my wife heard that.
Uh-huh.
She's a gourmet chef. So she came home, she cooked me a 5-course dinner and baked my favorite cake. And when she put the cake down on the table, she said, I'm not going to lose you to that man. Like, thank you. It was
Hey, you
so
gonna take
good
you
to
away, huh?
It was so good. So now you moved from Inglewood.
Uh-huh. That just happened recently.
And what were you doing in Inglewood, selling meth to the blacks?
No. It's to the Mexicans mostly.
Leave the jokes to me.
Oh, yeah?
But you moved to Valencia.
We were joking? That's good.
Oh, you're
No,
not kidding.
no.
Oh shit, that's why you're so happy all the time. So you moved to Valencia.
Mm-hmm.
It's better for you. All the cops are there. All the judges are there. Stay with your own people. When you go to prison, you don't hang out with the Latinos unless you want to borrow a copy of La Bamba.
True.
So it's better. You like it there?
A lot better. It's a lot better.
Good. Quieter.
It's quieter. My Prius hasn't been stolen yet, so I appreciate that.
No boom boxes going by in the street.
No, I'm the only one with the boombox.
Barbecues all the time.
Yeah.
I love to, when black people invited me to their barbecues in the past,
Uh-huh.
only the grandmas fuck with me. All the grandmas want to fuck with me, and I'm like, oh my God, she's like 80. But I actually think about it. Would I do it? I don't know.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, well, sometimes I think if she's sucking my dick, I can't really tell. I just close my eyes. I can't tell.
Like they say, black don't crack.
Black don't crack. And if it's like, my bucket list is like if they don't have some teeth and the gums are showing and the gums are rubbing off. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's going to be good. I'm not sure. Let me try one of these grandmas. But you like where you live. You're finally here, 5 months in the making.
Yep. Asked me since day one.
Yeah, from day one. I'm glad you didn't come with my old business partner, the African guy. I'm so glad you didn't come with him. I would tell jokes, and when my mouth would be far from the mic and you couldn't hear me, he would be huffing and puffing and getting mad. And he was intimidating. He was tall, and I didn't like that. I don't like to be hindered when I'm speaking. But I have to mention to everyone that you work at Win VW.
Yes, I do, yeah.
Oh, you're making me nervous, man.
Why?
Oh, I don't know why. I feel like this is on a date.
No, dude,
You'll
no,
never,
no,
you
no
would
date,
never give
no
me a
date.
second date. Oh my God. But Win VW, the best VW on the planet by far and away. You
Yep.
have to get your VWs there. I've bought and I've serviced at other VW dealerships. There's no one in comparison to you. You guys are phenomenal. I don't know what kind of training program you guys have or
I've been in service now for 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah, and I really enjoy it. I work with 13 close guys that are pretty much now all family to me. And every day I go to work, it's like hanging out with your friends, helping people that need help with their vehicles. And at the end of the day, you don't feel like you worked a full day. You just came into work, completed the tasks in front of you, and then you went home. But those tasks were all enjoyable. Ever since I was young, I've enjoyed not only working on cars, but being able to be with people and essentially manage people. I learned that later in life, but as a child, throughout high school, for instance, anytime I had a car thing, I would have 4 of my buddies working on it, promising them Taco Bell after the vehicle's finished. You remember the $2 menu?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
give
they
them a
have that now?
burrito, some chips, and a
Volcano
drink.
burrito was my
Yeah,
favorite,
yeah,
but they
yeah.
took that off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like I jinx it when I tell people I love the pizza burrito, and that's no longer on the menu.
They took away the XXL, I think it was, or the XL burrito.
I don't remember. Oh, that just recently.
No, that was like 5 years ago. They took that one off. That was my favorite.
You didn't like the volcano burrito?
I don't think I
years
ever
ago?
had the volcano, but I
were
remember
too
them having
young.
that. Yeah.
I didn't know you worked on cars yourself.
I worked on cars. I was going to become a technician, essentially. That was my goal. When I was in school, I was pretty much just always in automotive. And it was either automotives or out in a math class because I was close to both those teachers. And I spent majority of my time just in automotive.
So I'm just not surprised that you fixed cars, but that you actually took math and did well in math. I can see you fixing a car and you have your Bud Light out there and you're drinking a 6-pack.
Well, I was thinking about the future. That's what really happened because I talked to the guys. The gentleman who was my teacher, his name was Mike, and he worked on cars his entire life. And in his 60s, he had trouble walking. And then I met another 2 guys that were old timers out of mechanics, and they had back issues, or they couldn't smell properly, or their hands didn't work properly. And then I looked, and I was like, I don't know if I want that for my future. I'm gonna get old, and that's my road. I don't really want to do that. So I still want to be in automotive. Let me figure out something I can do. And then right after high school, I was deciding, hey, okay, if I go and start to be a tech, that's gonna be my outcome. So let's not do that. Let's go and look at a different venue. And I see what managers were doing, or operators, or owners of facilities. And I was like, okay, they're enjoying the beach life. They're retiring. They still got their motion. They're still able to walk around, essentially. And I was like, I'd rather have that in my future. And not that all technicians end up like that. I just don't want that possibility because I know that I'm going to work myself to the bone because I'm also money-driven. So when you're a money-driven technician, you might work 8 hours, but you want to flag those 12, 14 hours in the day. And I'm going to work myself to get those 14 hours. And if I'm going to work myself hard, it's likely I'll have that outcome. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do the other route.
And
Still be part of it.
They love you at WinVW.
Yeah, I treat everybody fairly. We have a great team.
I would, if I looked as good as you, I would have a no termination clause in my contract. They couldn't fire me. Then I would tell them to build an office in the middle of the showroom and have glass doors all around and just masturbate all day long. They couldn't fire me. And just
Selling 10 times more cars.
And old people, old people would come in, Mary, let's get out of here. No, John, let's keep watching. Right? They would do. That's what I would do. I have to tell you something sad. My dad was, he died when he was 49, but he was a Polish man. He was really good looking. So he had a small button nose, gorgeous, looking man. So when he was 17, 18, 19, if you look in the photo albums, he was going out with a lot of Polish women, that blonde hair, blue eyes, gorgeous women. So then he got with a Persian woman, that's why it looked like this, with the nose and all that. But if he got with a Polish woman, I'd look more like you right now. Fuck. Right? Another life.
Another life.
So they love you there. And do you see yourself going to general manager or?
I don't really want a general manager position.
No? Hard?
I like where I'm at. No, general manager is a little different. I mean, then you're dealing with sales, you're dealing with finance, you're direct and face with people, not only doing the purchase process, but the end of the process and then into the service process. And I don't really like the whole entire initiate the sale of something to somebody that put them in a vehicle. It's not something I'm terribly into. I'd more in the course of maybe in a few years open up my own facility or have maybe 4 or 5 bays, 4 or 5 really close guys and just run a facility like that.
You would just call it Luke's.
Yeah, something around that nature,
Right?
yeah.
So first of all, I remember you saying you have a daughter. She must be gorgeous.
I have a 4-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old boy.
Oh, I didn't know you had a boy.
Yeah, 1-year-old boy.
I want to. Beautiful, I'm sure your wife is beautiful. I want to sponsor you to have 40 kids. I'll buy them diapers. Just have more kids, enrich the world with more of your kids.
You could sponsor it, but what about my time?
oh my gosh. Yeah, it's hard, right?
That's difficult, man.
Do you take your kids to school? Daddy, why are all the moms looking at you?
I haven't taken my 4-year-old school yet. She starts this August.
Kindergarten or pre-K?
Pre-K.
It's a very special time. They get to socialize. They're going to enjoy it.
Yep.
You're lucky she's not starting pre-K or K during COVID because that was on the computer. Those kids suffered. I
Yeah.
felt bad for the kids who started pre-K on the computer. That's so unnatural.
You see those homeschool kids, how well they end up doing? It's really dependent on the parents.
I don't know if they do well at all.
Nah,
don't
man.
know.
A lot of homeschool kids end up in Northrop. They end up in all the high prestigious areas.
You know why? Because the curriculum is really easy for the homeschooling stuff.
Some of them are the smartest people. It's just dependent on how you brought up.
I think maybe there's a lot of bullying in schools, and then that lowers your, you don't want to learn because you're being bullied. You're around kids you don't like. They're bullying you. But homeschool, you don't have that problem.
Yeah.
The only one bullying you is maybe your dad. or
That might be
something.
part of it, yeah.
That's cool.
Only your dad.
You got that delay. Everybody gets delayed jokes. I hate that. Can you raise my level just a little bit? I think that's what's upsetting me a little bit. It's a little too low on my thing. I get thrown off because, I've got ADD and auditory processing and all kinds of things because I had 4 concussions by the time I was 14. It's amazing I'm alive because usually when you have 2 major concussions like Junior Seau, the player, you end up killing yourself. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, I've had 4 severe concussions before age 14, which I believe caused my major depression.
Football or?
No, just I fell off a skateboard. Someone hit me in the forehead with a baseball bat. That's the second one. Fell off roller skates. I couldn't speak for a few days. I just had my mouth open. Of course, my parents didn't take me to the doctor. My kid sneezed the wrong way, and they're at the doctor. And then, your kids can't even speak, and you're not taking him to the fucking doctor. And a 4th time, I got jumped, and they were like, I'm on the ground, and they're kicking me a lot.
Ooh.
That's why sometimes when I watch UFC and they're down, they're bleeding, and they keep hitting them, I know you love that stuff. I wore the shirt just for you.
I appreciate it.
And I'm hoping that you wore the shirt I got you.
Yeah, I do. 100%.
They're
You watching it this Saturday?
I watch it most of the time. I was upset because a few months ago I had to pay for it. It was like $85 back when you had to pay. And the heavyweight, he got like a thumb in the eye.
Yeah, it's Tom Aspinall and
Fuck him. And he's like, no, I have why are people booing? Yeah, because they fucking paid money to watch you.
Yeah.
And
I
you've
think
got
that was
one eye.
Paramount.
Keep
That was on
fighting.
Paramount.
No.
You
I had
sure?
to pay. I
had to
know.
pay?
I'm Persian. I had to pay. And $85, and I was upset because you have one eye. Keep going. You're the champ.
He's
Keep
out now.
fucking going. Good.
He's out now.
Why? I told you I knew I was
It
telling
was a
people-
serious injury.
Doesn't matter. He still has one eye. Imagine if he was Rocky, Sylvester Stallone. Look,
Thing
I'm
is that
getting
you
mad
lose
thinking
your.
about it.
Yeah, but the problem is that you're fighting for a belt.
Now you're on his side. What about the
I'm
French
not on
guy?
his side.
The
I'm
French
just
guy
thinking-
was wrong.
The French guy was in the wrong, yeah.
Of course, because
Did
you
he
know
do it on
what?
purpose? I don't think Gane did it on purpose.
No, I'm saying he's in the wrong because come on.
Yeah.
They've been fighting for years.
It happens. It's part of the gloves.
It's kind of like when they kick low. They know what the fuck they're doing. When they're kicking low or when he thumbed him.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
They know
but
what they're doing.
sometimes it's an accident. It's a genuine accident.
So when they kick in the jock, it's so clear. I mean, come on, man. You're not trying to kick his
Sometimes
leg.
you're in that moment and you're throwing that kick and he just slightly turns his body and you catch it. I'm not saying some of them are on purpose, but not all
This
of
is
them.
like our first argument. We've never argued before.
We're not arguing. We're just discussing it.
Dude, look, you know me, I love women. The Ukrainian older woman that came in your service, she's
Yeah.
I'm thinking, please say
I had to hide her from you.
are you a hooker? Please say you're a hooker. How much? Because my dream is like to get a Ukrainian or Russian woman wearing a fur coat comes to my hotel room, nothing underneath. Tell me that's only me.
No, it's not only you.
The problem with you, Luke, is that you can have any woman you want. Me, I have to come through a different angle. I've got good credit.
I'm locked down now. I can't
You're
have
locked-
any woman now.
But they come up to you and talk to you. I gotta sell myself. I can co-sign for you. Do you need an iPad, iPhone? Is there anything you need? Apple Watch Ultra? Which color would you? Titanium? Okay. Right? You don't have that problem.
No, and I'm definitely not co-signing for nobody.
But you're married or you just live with?
Married.
Married. I'm
Yep.
sure she if I was her, I would just stare at you while you slept. I'd just look at you I would caress her nose.
No, sometimes she's holding that knife.
Oh no, I don't believe that. I'm sure she loves you.
She loves
I would,
me,
I would just lay there. I would say your name quietly so you don't wake up.
I wish it was like that.
Oh come on, she's probably a beauty pageant winner. I'm
She's
sure.
a gorgeous woman, that's for sure.
Wow.
Love her to death.
Good for you.
Yeah, man.
Good for you.
Thank
I
you.
got you some water. We can take
Yeah.
a break and take some water.
Yeah.
I should probably take the Trader Joe's thing off, but
They're gonna get you for.
it's better. It's higher. I like it. You see how he was throwing me off in the beginning? You can tell. So you're the first guest with our new sign.
Yeah.
We've evolved
Nice sign.
We wanted to have you over at the conference room where the African guy lived, the apartment building. And that conference room, the very first episode was Genesis episode. You know, it was like I was wearing the red sweater if you ever go and check it out. It had like nails in the walls. So we evolved into the pink sign behind me. That was here for about 11 episodes. And now this is the first sign. It's so fitting that you're here. The sign, if it can speak, you'd be like, fuck, he's more stunning than me. What the fuck? You should have got like someone else to come on the show. But, okay. So I'm so glad I know you. The problem for you is when I go there and make you guys laugh is that after I leave, like the whole day is like it ruins it
The
for your
Debbie
whole-
Downer the rest of the
Yeah,
day?
because it's downhill from there after because people just are normal people. They don't really joke.
No, most people are serious about what they want to get done, and they just get in and out. When you work in service, unfortunately, you're working with a customer who's already having a bad experience, and your job is to take that bad experience and turn it into something good. When you're selling a car, somebody's already happy and excited for a purchase, so they're happy after that purchase, and then anything that happens is service that's taking care of it.
I'm gonna blow you away right now. Oh shit, I used the wrong words. Not like that. So are you ready?
Yeah.
A million years ago, before Win VW, the same place used to be an old VW.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I used to work there as a salesman.
Really?
I did.
Wow.
I worked there as a salesman, and a guy came in, I remember, and he had a Porsche Boxster.
Mm-hmm.
Those were upside down like crazy. He wanted to get rid of it, and he wanted to get a VW Golf. But he was 25,000 upside down. And that Russian motherfucker, oh, maybe we can cut that out. The guy who's now your one of your managers,
Yeah.
he was,
Yeah.
has he ever told you I worked there?
No, he hasn't.
Maybe he doesn't remember. His wife is giving him goulash every night, and poor guy. She's probably smoking while he's eating. Poor guy, I feel bad for him. But he was the manager, and he told me, just tell the guy to leave. And I'm like, no, let me try. I have hope.
Yeah.
I got that white American, they're the best customers in the world. Trump is right. They make the world go round. They do. If it wasn't, don't laugh. If it wasn't for the white customers, if it was all Asians, and the whole world would collapse. When I had Asian customers, they would grind me all day for $50. The white customers, there's nothing like it. Oh, what? The first pencil, $2,000 a month? I'll take it.
Yeah.
They're gold. So he told me, just get them out of here. I'm like, no, let me work a little more.
Yeah.
I got the white guy to give me a $25,000 check to get out of his Porsche Boxster. And is that how you pronounce it, Boxster?
Yeah.
It's an old one. Into a brand new VW and he Golf. And I remember it, and he couldn't be happier. So
So you
did
showed
it.
him up.
Yeah, I showed him up, and one time I saw him at the mall eating like some leftover Panda Express. I'm like, look, his wife didn't give him enough money. He's eating some leftover chow mein.
Out of the trash.
The same
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
So you can tell he doesn't like me. He's the only one there who doesn't like me. Everyone else loves me. When they see me coming,
Then
they
he
smile.
then he remembers you then.
Yeah, but it's surprising he hasn't told anyone, because he knows if he tells anyone that I used to work there, I'm going to go into that story where I showed him up when he was nothing and he was wrong about that customer.
Yeah.
But I hated selling cars. I hated my life because I would rip people off and I
Yeah.
couldn't sleep for weeks. And people would come in and they'd buy a car the next day, like, Tony, this is like I paid too much, it's like should be like $400 a month. I'm paying $700 a month, and I would get back end. I would get like for 3 years, I would get like I would lease cars that like were $30,000 cars. The total payments of the lease were like $35,000. And the car
Yeah.
was $30,000.
How long ago was this?
A million years ago. I was young when
Before
I had
like
hair.
the internet was really developed and had like vehicles online.
But they
you
should have- they
definitely when you went to go purchase a car, if you didn't know what you're doing, you're
But they should have-
get bent over the table.
They should have known if it's a $30,000 car and the total of your lease payments are like $35,000.
Mm-hmm.
I would get back in for 2 years on that, and I felt so horrible that I did that.
It's conscious right there.
Yeah, man, it wasn't me. I hated that. I should have been doing this from the beginning, but I was always discouraged in my life. And are you sure you should be a therapist too? I'm just opening up to you, my whole life. Now, I'm not repeating stuff like
Yeah.
about my depression and all that stuff. You have
Uh-huh.
to watch the podcast because people are watching. I don't want to repeat stuff.
No, you
but
don't-
they
don't
know about
repeat, yeah.
the concussions and all that stuff. We can pretend this is like our 5th date.
Okay.
You already know about me and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You like the caressing nose joke. You like the look. You like that. That was... I thought of that joke like 5 months ago. I've been dying 5 months to
5
use that fucking Luke joke. And he's going to make hopefully a clip out of that. I know you liked it. You like that Luke, right? I knew you fucking would like it. So by the way, if you watch Chris Rock, he has the Netflix special where he talks about, at the very end, the one where he gets slapped by Will Smith. He's talking about it when he came
Yeah.
back. At the very end, he's standing there with Adam Sandler, and he's talking about, and he shows the table. And 99% of all the jokes on the index cards are crossed out. So because like only 5% of the jokes he makes up, he already knows it's going to be funny. Not even 5%. So he tries them out like every other comic in the world. Try them out. The ones that aren't good, you cross out. You prepare your material over a course of time, and then you go do it on stage. That's why on the table, it's very rare for someone just to come up with jokes. Most of mine are off the cuff because most of the stuff are prepared. So when you have the comics who go on the table, they don't have any jokes. They turn into regular people because they just have their prepared material. They go on stage just like Chris Rock. So, you know, I don't know why I just
And
brought that up.
those jokes weren't even that bad.
Which one?
For Will to get up and slap him.
Why would he get up? What the fuck?
I don't know.
I wouldn't have, because they think they can do whatever they want and get away with it.
Or it was some sort of like humiliation ritual or something.
Well, just like people, just like companies.
To do nothing, to stand there after you get slapped like that.
I would have.
Talking about a woman who's already been all over online and is banging your kids' friends. And everybody already knows about it, and he's not even bringing it up to that degree.
Well, Chris
and
Rock,
you're that sensitive.
Chris Rock is very little. When I saw him at the Improv years ago, it was
Yeah.
before his first HBO special, and he was standing there, and you know him as funny because you see him on TV, and he was reading off a list of 50 jokes, and nobody was laughing at a single one. And I'm like, oh wow, so eerie, because that's not how you know him.
Yeah.
And the one joke that worked, he used on that HBO special, the very first one, that I like to go to abortion clinics because I know those girls are fucking. And that was the only one out of 50.
Yeah.
So you see how they prepare?
Yeah.
So it's
Write
hard.
down what's good, what's not good.
It's hard for people to like. I'm probably like you're sitting with greatness here. Boom, 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 boom. I'm giving you joke after joke, and just most of them are off the cuff. The Luke one was prepared.
Yeah, you'd be good with improv.
I used to do improv.
Yeah.
So when I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, where Adrian Brody went, Kirk Douglas back in the day, Don Rickles went there, I went there and trained as an actor. And improv, you take ballet, which is hard to believe, but I took ballet. My wife made fun of me. But I did it. I took all those classes, and I took ballet thinking, oh, Anthony Hopkins took it. So it was so hard for me because I don't have coordination. But I took improv, and all the kids sitting with me, they're 19, 20 years old. They're young. They called me a legend because during improv, improv, you can be yourself. You can be the young Luke, the baby Luke, the toddler Luke. You could be the Luke who's 100 years old. You could do everything in improv as long as you keep affirmative. You keep saying yes. You keep going forward.
Yeah.
That's the main rule. So I gave birth to myself in improv. And at first, all the sounds, they thought I was fucking. But then they figured out quick, I'm fucking giving birth to myself. Yeah, I was my mom giving birth to baby Tony in the improv. Yeah, fucking genius. Yeah, whoever did that in improv. So I did that. I'm trained as an actor, all that stuff. I do all kinds of things. But yeah, here I am.
Yeah, don't let them make fun of you for taking ballerina classes.
Ballet, you mean?
Ballet. Or
Man, I did that. And
a lot of great boxers did ballet.
well, my wife is like the devil, dude. She's always dissuading me, discouraging me. I'm not doing this because I want to leave her. If you're wondering if I'm going to make money and just leave her. I mean,
That's
I
why
thought
you
of
lost
it.
the weight.
I considered that. You know, I'm tired of all these young women telling me I look good because it doesn't go anywhere. They just tell me in a 5-minute conversation, I make them laugh 20 times. And they're like, you look good, you look good. I'm like, why do you keep... Oh, I would not give you a second date.
No,
yes, I would.
Dude,
Yes, I would.
no, you would. No, you wouldn't. Let me turn it off.
I appreciate that.
So, I'm sorry. I should have turned it off before I came in here.
So it's okay because you were rushing, no problem. It's
Yeah.
my bad. So yeah, they're like, you look good. 7, 8 times in a row. I'm like, what is that code for? You want bald-headed dick? What you want me, Middle Eastern? Let's get to the next level. Now I'm tired because it's not going anywhere. So now when I talk to ladies at the gym, I stand behind machines, because I don't want them to look at my legs. Like we had Taylor, the singer, was on the show. He's like, oh, I love your legs. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, you love my legs. I'm looking good, but what do you want from me? Why do you keep telling me I look good? It's like, I want it to stop. Like this lady at the hot yoga, she's like 24, 25 years old. And she's like, oh, my name is this. I won't say her name. And she showed me her tattoo under her breast. She lifted up her sport bra. I'm like, what the fuck do you want me? You can have me if you like. And then she's like, oh my God, she's so phenomenal. My wife's going to be watching this, but she doesn't care. She knows that I just love everyone. I'm just joking. I'm not really going to do anything with anyone, even though I think about it all the time. But this girl, man, 24 years old, gorgeous, Persian. I thought, man, her vagina's got to be like a flower, right? She's laying on her back, takes off her panties like a fresh tulip, right? It's got to be. I haven't seen one in like 25
34 years.
It's been thanks for reminding me.
I was fucking with you.
Right now, when you put your head back and I saw your teeth, You know, I was in jail many years ago.
Uh-huh.
And that reminded me of that right now. And I was in there with gang members. It was the bottom of the court. They were ready to go to court. And they're all being sentenced for like murder and stuff. So there's 40 of them in there, and I'm in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a concrete walls, about 50 by 50, concrete benches. There's all these gang members with the tattoos on their neck and their forehead. Scary, right?
Yeah.
Would you believe I was making them all belly laugh? And all I can see is the back of their teeth.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it. So when they're laughing, 40 gang members or 40 anyone are laughing in that small concrete, confinement, all the sheriff deputies outside thought someone is getting shanked. Someone's getting killed. They rushed in with the riot gear. I never told this story to John. But they came in, and when they came in, oh yeah, they're thinking they're finding guts on the floor, because it probably sounds like a volcano erupting.
Yeah, you have all these people.
What could it be? It could be only someone's fighting and getting killed, because they know who's in there, all those gang members. They come in, serious as a heart attack. They come in, and their jaws drop, because they see all these gang members are laughing, belly laughing, holding their bellies on the concrete benches. All I can see is the teeth of these gang members.
Giving them a comedy show for free.
And they have, I've been doing that my whole life. Like Michael Jordan said, before we got paid, we did it for free.
Yep.
Just like that. I love to listen to these ultra successful 50 Cent. And he's like, it's all where you stand. If nobody has helped you yet, you were standing in the wrong place. Michael Jordan, I love listening to these people. But yeah, they came in, the sheriff deputies in their riot gear, fast too. 4 or 5 of them came in, jaws dropped, because they were watching Jesus in the middle holding court.
Yeah.
Not that I'm Jesus, but I can never turn the other cheek. By the way, I always get upset with people too easily. But yeah, and they never thought making all these people, who would think?
They'd be sitting in there laughing when they're about to get locked up.
When you laugh like that. Okay, it's long enough now. Pick a topic.
Pick a topic. Stock cars.
I love NASCAR.
You like NASCAR?
I love it. I don't love it as much as when I was younger. I had more patience. I was carefree. I didn't have these fucking kids, and the wife and all that. I used to watch it on TV all the time. I had more patience. I would know, like football, I would know the jersey numbers, where they all went to college, every player. Now, I don't care. I don't watch as much as I used to. I watch Formula One a little more, but I run out of patience. I love the stock car. Michael Jordan just got into that.
Yeah?
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Come on. He owns the stock cars.
Oh, really?
He won a race just a few months ago.
Really?
Well, his team. And he went up there. He's like, yeah, I don't like the way they don't include blacks in the thing. Yeah, because they're all KKK.
They're all KKK.
No, but a lot of them are. Some of them are racist. Some people.
You can be racist and then there's KKK.
Well, that's why he got into it.
Yeah.
He got into it because I wanted to be the only black guy in the game.
Doing it.
And he won. And he won a big race, too.
Well, he's not the only black guy in the game. There's been plenty of black people.
But that's
in the racing scene?
Yeah, for stock cars. That's what he was talking about.
Maybe stock cars. I don't know enough, but...
Yeah, he was talking about that. And he's like, I'm very glad that now I'm in it. And he very successful in that. And
good for him.
Back in the day, they had Richard Petty was my favorite. Then his son. All the sons get into it.
Yeah.
Like if you have a shoe store, your son would be like, son, get 9.5. The man is weak, right?
Yeah,
your son always gets into what you get into.
Yeah.
Like I'm a writer, my kid's a writer.
That's
cool. I'm funny, right? You think I'm funny?
Yeah.
Thank you.
100%. You're a funny dude.
100 million percent?
I don't know what percent that is, but yes.
100 million. Like, have you ever heard a podcast?
It doesn't get bigger than 100%.
Thank you. And so my kids are funny too. They're creative. I always tell them, just follow your heart, follow your passion, do what you, things I was never taught that I didn't know. I was just discouraged. I'm thinking if my mom puts me down, yeah, maybe I can't do it. So I didn't do what I really loved for years.
Yeah.
And when you don't do what you love, you develop anger, you develop depression. It's a normal thing.
Yeah, you don't go for what your actual passion is 100%.
Especially when you know you have a gift and you're not using it. And then coupled with all
Wears away at you. Yeah.
Wow, you really understand me.
No, it's
Too bad. And then coupled with all the concussions.
Yep.
And not doing what I want. And, for 2 years, I couldn't tell my mom I didn't want to continue college. I was 17. I was early in junior college. And I would go just park like a few miles away from the house and just park there for a few hours, like Like if I was at the college,
Yeah.
I couldn't tell her because she would get mad. I couldn't tell her this is not what I wanted to do. Like my kids, I love they're strong-minded, independent-minded. Like fuck you, Dad. No, I don't like that part, but I like when they tell me what's on their mind, what they want.
Yeah.
That's how
They're
I
driven.
taught them.
Yeah.
So you want to be a dad just like me one day? It's so hard.
I want to be a dad like I am. Yeah.
Isn't it hard?
It's difficult. There's times of huge frustration, that's for sure, where you kind of, not every day you ever want to give up, but it's challenging for sure.
And by the way, you're not going to like to hear it and you might not believe it, but it's true. When someone told me when my kids were young, what
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you, I'm like, no way. It gets a lot harder.
Yeah.
A lot harder. Because they start slamming the door on you. This is my fucking room. Oh no, this shit is mine. Oh no. I had to take the door off the hinges for my older one. And of course, his insurance policy was my wife. Oh, you got to put that door back. So for 3 days with no door, of course, he's an angel. Door comes back on because she demanded it. He went back to his old ways.
Yeah.
I had to take locks off, just door with no lock.
Mm-hmm.
It gets really hard. Then you have to deal with stuff when they get older, and it's not easy.
Yeah, when I was a teenager, it wasn't easy on my mom either, man.
I'm glad you
When you get older, though, you realize that hopefully you get that apology.
gave your mom a hard time.
Yeah, I gave my mom a real hard time when I was a kid.
I'm glad you were not my kid. You'd be like, Dad, I need some more shooters, fireworks, give me more. That was you?
My mom told me at some point, she said, I hope you get a kid that's just about 10% of what you were when you grow up, when you have a children.
How many girlfriends did you have in high school? I had none.
How many girlfriends did I have in high school?
Don't make that a clip.
That's like 3 or 4
At
girlfriends.
the same time?
No. I never had dated girls at the same time. Too much drama, too much I have to deal with.
I want to be so...
I'm more interested in doing something else than having to worry about.
Well, I didn't have the experiences you had.
Yeah.
Because obviously I don't look like you. But one day I want to get so big. You know the latest Dracula movie where the nuns crawl up the Dracula?
I haven't seen it.
Just stop. They're crawling up my
They try to get you.
arms. Not nuns.
Yeah.
Because obviously I don't want to...
They say some nuns are the freakiest.
My wife put on a nun costume. I couldn't get it up at all.
What?
Yeah, it was like I couldn't do it. She had to I'd take that off. Get your lingerie on or naked. Yeah, I don't want nun. Oh, that turns you on?
It depends what's underneath that nun outfit.
Okay, so I have to tell you, and I hope you don't mind.
Uh-huh.
So I was fat my whole life, as you know. So when I was extra fat, almost 400 pounds, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't even walk. But so I was 6. I'm a grower, not a shower, and but I was 6 inches my whole life. But as I started to lose weight, I was like, fuck. I'm looking, I measured it, 7 inches. What the fuck? I'm 7 inches now. So as I lost, now I'm like nearly a 6-pack is coming in. I'm 208, where I was almost 400. At 195, I know, not like heavyweight anymore now. When 195, I'm fucking middleweight and shit. I didn't want to go down to middleweight, but that would be where I'm cut. And
You still be a light heavyweight.
no, it's over 195. It's over 195.
185 is middleweight.
195 is light heavyweight?
Light heavyweight, you'd be on
I fucking told the Muay Thai fighter that was here.
It depends
China,
on.
he says no. He says it's middleweight. But yeah, it's not 195. Yeah, I'm still fucking light.
It depends on where you're fighting, of course. What branch of boxing you're fighting. If you're fighting in the UFC.
MMA.
Yeah, MMA. You'd be if it was like UFC.
Yeah.
I mean, even PFL, I think it's the same thing. But UFC, you'd be a light heavyweight.
Fuck yeah. Did I tell you when I went to UFC 300, we were like right there in the front?
Yeah.
I told you Zuckerman was in the front. I could have
Yeah.
fucking kidnapped him. Fuck, that was my chance.
That was your chance. You get to watch at least.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I practice
not a
that
thief.
sometimes on my wife. I'll have her put on her watch.
And like David Blaine to take off the...
I want to learn how to. Not that I want to steal watches, but I think that's such a great skill if you can be able to distract someone well enough to be able to remove something off their wrist.
All you got to do is kiss them. Give them like a French kiss. Take whatever you want.
I think it was Dan Bilzerian. He was at a UFC event. He had a Richard Mille on. I think it was over $1 million, and someone took it right off.
No.
Yep.
Why are you going to
I
wear
think-
that in front of a lot of people?
People are showers, right?
I would like, yeah, thanks a lot. But so let me just finish that story. So now that I've lost all this weight, I swear to you, can I say it? She's going to get mad. I hope she doesn't watch this one after I fuck my wife. An hour and a half later, I go to the bathroom and I measure. I'm at fucking 8.5 inches. I'm staring at it. I can't believe that's me. 8.5 inches. Luke, I can't waste it on one person the rest of my life. I got to share it with the rest of the world. 8.5 inches. I have to get value out of it.
Start your OnlyFans.
Everyone laughs at me. John doesn't want me to do that
John doesn't want to
because
sit
he
in the
says I
corner.
have too much. He says I have too much talent for OnlyFans. Just a bunch of hoes are on there. Oh shit. But he says no. We have the podcast. We have all that. So we're just gonna do like I'm gonna do a calendar and just put it on my own website, and people can download for free. You don't have to pay for it because my six pack is already in. So almost another maybe 9 or 10 pounds. I'm like, oh my god, I love it.
And you lost his weight fast too.
No, 3 years.
3 years.
I started March 2023.
And time is fucking, excuse my language, flying.
No, you can curse. You could. So 1 pound a month. The first 5 months was very frustrating. I lost only like 6 or 7 pounds. But then as I lost more, I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. By the end of 2023, I lost about 25 pounds. I'm like, oh shit, it's going well. I didn't find a good gym until 2024. And you know what? I talk a lot of shit about them, but Crunch Gym on Nordhoff was where I lost most of my weight. Because they are fantastic. They're in a ghetto part of town. As I'm driving there, I see like all the cars have Dodger paraphernalia and shit. I'm like, I can tell the area. You know, people are changing oil changes in the street. You see like parked cars with like a lock.
That's my type of place.
Yeah, man, and all the girls there are poor. Like 24 Hour in the Village near Costco Woodland Hills, all the girls have their hustle, their brand new Mercedes. Their orthodontist man has credit. You know, they don't want anything from me. Those girls, oh my god, if I buy them Denny's and an auto cassette, like a little CD,
Got them wrapped around your
oh
finger.
shit, because they're poor. Poor women are the best. But as you're driving there, you know the clouds get darker. It's a really not a great part of town. I take my garage door opener and put it in my backpack, take it in with me. Because I don't trust.
Yeah.
Because they don't, I shouldn't say this on camera, but they don't have cameras. They
Yeah.
confided in me a long time ago. They don't have cameras there. So if something happens, and like, so I put a bad review for them because I got really upset. They were playing church music. And I'm like, what the fuck? You're playing church music. I'm trying to look at these girls' coochies when they lunge. I don't want to think of Jesus while I'm looking at these girls, you know, they're doing the triceps. I don't even know their name. I'm like, Mystery Coochie is the best, right? You don't know their names? And so I got mad. I got mad. They ignored my request to change the music, so I left a bad review, and you know my writing is pretty good, so they were mad. So all the Hispanic managers stopped talking to me. I felt like I got jumped out. Like they were not even talking to me, so I removed the review. Now they're starting to say hello.
Yeah, you gotta stop reporting people, man.
Only because church music, man, for a half an hour.
Trying to get that demon out of you.
It didn't work.
That's that 300 pounds. That demon got it. Did work. Look at you.
Let me tell you, my wife, when she does the laundry, you know the devil movies where they write on people's forehead,
Yeah.
they write on the stomach, help, you know,
Yeah.
the stains come back. I think my wife's got a little something in her. The stains come back, they spell motherfucker, fuck you. I'm like, oh my God, my wife with her stains, she can't get stains out to save her life. And your wife, she does the laundry well?
Yeah.
I'm assuming she does laundry.
She does laundry. She cooks. She's a stay-at-home wife right now.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. I wanted her to even homeschool the kids.
If me and you were together, you would stay at home. I wouldn't let you leave the house. I would lock you in the closet.
Yeah,
Like,
leave me in there.
what do you need? Coffee? I'll be right back. Don't leave.
Have me locked in a room.
Don't make me lock you again. Yeah, I wouldn't let you leave. That's enough gay jokes. But they're good, aren't they?
Yeah, hilarious.
Thank you.
Oh man. You were just telling me about your last review you left for your house.
Oh, Liberty Mutual?
Yeah.
First of all, Liberty Mutual is the worst insurance company on the fucking planet. A great company is like the warmth of the sun.
Liberty Mutual, you insure me, don't.
A company like Liberty Mutual is like the throw up in your mouth. They're horrible. They're so bad. They cannot be worse.
Don't cancel my policy.
You have them?
No,
I'm so
no.
sorry if you do.
No, I don't.
They're so bad.
And
So
up where I'm at, all you can get is Cal Fire.
that's better.
Yeah.
That's much better.
It kind of sucks though because they're the only ones that are actually supporting the area for new home buyers.
You're lucky you don't have Liberty Mutual. It's a blessing you don't have
Well, I
them.
have
You don't
no
want
other
them.
option. So whatever amount they set to pay.
What if you had the option and you had them and then something happened to you and they fucked you after years of paying premiums? They didn't pay you. People's houses burned down.
In Pasadena, they burned down, and some of them had Cal Fire. They still never
Liberty
got paid.
Mutual accuses people of fraud. Imagine
Yeah.
your house, the most catastrophic thing. Oh, fuck. Now you made me so unfunny now. You made me angry. I'm thinking about them, and they're so bad. You know, I got to tell you.
Yeah.
You know I love my kids.
Yeah.
My kids are like my oxygen. I would do anything for them. I live for them. I would rather kill my kids and skin them with a butter knife than be insured by Liberty Mutual.
Clip this.
You read my motherfucking mind. Get out of my mind. Clip that motherfucker. They just lost millions.
Yeah.
Let alone, they're operating under the model that they're not going to get sued because most lawyers want to hit a home run.
Yeah.
So if my claim was $38,000, a lawyer's not going to take it. They're hoping I don't sue them. But if a lawyer does take it, they're fucked. In a bad faith case, they're looking at punitive damages too.
100%. And the fact that if they canceled right after a report
Right.
to the Better Business
Right.
Bureau, is that where you put it?
Well, no, with the California Insurance Commissioner,
Oh, okay.
I complained, and they have no teeth at all, and they know it.
But you still
That's
have
why
all
I
this
don't care.
documented, so this is.
I have it
could be
all
supported
documented,
case.
and then I sent them an email that's really, really clear. The email says these receipts are for replacement products.
Yep.
It's clear.
Yep.
They're like, oh, you're committing fraud because those receipts are from before the incident date. You motherfuckers. It clearly says these are receipts for replacement items.
Yep.
After the fact. Because the motherfucker was taking 6-7 weeks to calculate how much he's going to reimburse me.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, let me help you. Let me give you receipts of the replacement products.
Yeah.
They fucking know that. When the judge sees that, it's a fucking wrap.
Yeah.
So I'm so mad at them. It's so bad. It's so bad. They accuse people of fraud.
Yeah.
They're insured of 14 years.
Yep.
How dare they do that shit? You're glad it's a blessing you have Cal Fire. You don't want Liberty Mutual. You don't want a company like that. That's the worst of the worst. I don't know how I get
I'll
back
stay
to
away
being.
from them, that's for
I
sure.
don't know how I get back to being funny. Let's do some more Dick and Coochie jokes. So I got to tell you, I'm so glad you were here today. I want you to have at least 9 or 10 more kids. Have a basketball team. Have 4 more.
Yeah. Just set up the one side of the court for you.
Do they all have blonde, blue eyes like you?
No, both of them do have brown eyes. My wife hates me for it.
And like your wife has brown eyes.
My wife has brown eyes, and they're not even like her brown eyes are maybe even a little lighter than yours, and they both have extremely dark brown eyes.
Where did you meet your wife?
I met actually I knew her in high school.
Everyone's
I never
telling
dated.
me that.
Yeah, I didn't date her in high school. She hated me in high school.
Hated you?
Yeah,
Oh, because
thought
you
I
had
was
other
annoying.
girlfriends.
Yeah, that, and
Ah.
she thought I was annoying. I tried to be the class clown back in the day.
But you're not funny.
Yeah,
Why
right?
did you even try. Just do what you're strong at. Just walk around, strut your stuff.
And just because she didn't like all of that, she never wanted to talk to me or anything. And then just one day at a random, I think I was online and I was just talking to her. And that's where it kicked off.
A lot of people lately are telling me, yes, I'm with my high school sweetheart. A lot of people. I'm like, you know what? That's wonderful. It's romantic. But don't you ever wonder how, to slip into someone else, to get in a groove,
Yeah.
Because like now I lost my weight. I'm deep in my wife, or as deep as I can get. But she's loving it. My wife is like loving it. I'm like, let's play role. And she's like, Steve. I'm like, whoa.
Who's
fucking-"
Steve?
Yeah. And I'm like, this is the best sex of your life. Please say yes. She's like, yes. Oh my God. Yeah, because now I'm like, nonstop. I'm not breathing hard when I run. So I'm like a machine. I'm like, come on, I have to find someone else.
Yeah.
Just can't go just for one person.
More than one person.
Yeah. I say person.
Get into
because-
poly. Try to get into poly.
well, I don't say just women. I have to say people because I want everyone to watch my show. So I want people to watch. Like, Bobby, do you think he'll like me? I want everyone. It's all inclusive.
Yeah.
Right, California. I think it's a wonderful thing. Everyone can watch and enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when people check me out, I don't care who it is, man, woman. It's flattering. I just don't like now. It's the point where several months now, all these young ladies are like, you look great. I'm like, come on, what is it that you want? You want to sit on my lap? You have problems with your dad. You have, okay, we can work on that. Because if they have
Yeah.
like daddy issues,
Yeah.
it's perfect for me. We can work it out. Even the young 18, 19 years old. I'm like, why would you want? And they ask me how old I am. So I lie and say I'm 45. Right now, they look up right away because they're counting how far they are from me. I'm like, fuck yeah, good sign.
Yeah, you're my dad. I was kidding.
And some of them say that, and I get very pissed off when they say that.
Yeah, I bet you
I'm
do.
like, okay, have a good day. Fuck, with the tail between my between
Run
my
it
legs.
off.
I just, fuck, why do they say that? I'm like, that's when they don't want me. They say that. But the ones who are thinking about it, because I used to like older women. Like Ginger from Gilligan's Island. You're too young to know Gilligan's Island.
No, I remember Gilligan's Island. I remember the whistle.
The Munsters,
No, I don't remember the monster.
the Dracula wife. Wow, she was so.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Elvira with the fake tits.
Yeah. I
I
remember
used to,
that.
I was like 9 years old, and I used to love all these older women. Like when my mom was maybe 40 at the time, and I was younger, 45, and her friends would come over. And in the Persian culture, you kiss twice. It's normal.
Yeah.
You kiss one.
Cheek.
Yeah, just I would kiss my uncles. It's very normal around the world. It's a normal thing in most cultures except here. So I couldn't wait for my mom's friends to come over, so I would stand up right away, so they can come and kiss me. As soon as you see all the losers in the neighborhood, you hear all the boom boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, just
Sounds like a
losers.
trash truck.
So bad. You hear it, right?
Yeah.
We're in the ghetto here.
You're not in the ghetto, man.
This is as big ghetto as you can get.
No, not even close.
And these people are renting. Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with people renting.
Yeah.
But if the landlords knew they're disturbing the neighbors, every lease agreement has first clause, do not disturb the neighbors.
Yeah.
But a lot of landlords like, oh, what are you gonna do? Just sue me. They're again, just like the companies, they're acting under the model they don't get sued.
In California, getting somebody out of a rental too is near impossible.
No, you just evict.
No, it's hard.
If it's month to month, you can do it.
Yeah, month to month, and then they're sitting in your home and they don't want to leave, and then the police say okay, and then they sit in court for another 3 months. That gets pushed for another 3 months. Then you're half a year without rent.
You're telling me. During COVID, my wife had a rental house. And those people were like, they lost their jobs. They had no credit. They're like, if you ever evict us, we're going to take it back to your house. And they did.
Oh.
Finally, she was scared for years to evict them. For years, for that reason, she finally had to evict them because they were putting like concrete in the toilets, you know. Yeah. So, and they were, during the time we evicted them,
Yeah.
5 different eviction lawyers over the course of a year. And during that time, they're renting rooms and making money off us
Yep.
while they're renting. Finally, they got out right when the sheriff came to lock it up. At that point, they had already locked up. And I saw all the rooms had like Chinese calendars in it. They were renting out to like
Yep.
all these families and stuff. And then when we cleaned out everything, we found thousands of social security numbers.
Yeah, they're selling socials.
What the fuck? And they looked exactly real.
Yeah.
I was going to call Homeland Security, but I'm like,
What was this next Echo Park?
no, it was not far from here, Canoga Park.
Oh wow.
And we sold just before COVID hit, which is good because they could have, during COVID, it was like a stay.
Yeah,
You could-
it could have been there for another
Look
year,
at that.
2 years.
Look at that. It was so stressful. I would never, ever rent out a property for another 100 lifetimes. It's like when my wife was pregnant, like it was so stressful. Like if I even look at a woman who's pregnant, I want to like I get nauseous. When I look at like a rental, like someone has a for rent, I get nauseous the same way because of the experience.
Yeah.
You can't blame me.
Yeah.
We have a lot in common,
Yeah, man.
except for the facial thing. I just want to peel your skin off and put it on my face. Jeez.
Congrats, man, dude. You're doing well for yourself.
You mean the podcast?
Podcast and for your health. You made a huge change, man. You made the right turn.
As
I was worried about you when I
You
first
were?
met you, 100%.
you were worried?
Not worried in the sense that you're my pa, but worried is like, man, this guy's gonna not be doing well, and I'm seeing him once a month at least.
Because
for
I was
a
making,
year.
even at that time, I was
Yeah.
making you laugh.
Yeah.
So congenial,
Yeah, yeah.
gregarious. And so, okay, so, I didn't know you liked me as a person, as a
Yeah.
friend. How come it took you years to give me your phone number?
Because the number one thing I hate more than anything is being at home, kicking it with my family, or just trying to relax on a Saturday or Sunday.
Luke, it's Tony.
Or
What
I'm
the fuck you're
broken down on the
ghosting
side
me?
of the road. What's going on? And it's just that one extra thing. If I'm not that direct link at that moment, it's roadside assistance. I can assist you, or it's something of that nature. So I rarely give my number out to any clients or anything like that.
I feel privileged.
Yeah, super rare.
When I sold Jaguars, I had a motherfucking writer making $1 million a year at that time.
Yep.
He was working on the Gina Davis show. It was a million years ago. And so he called me on a Friday night. It was raining like a fucking bitch. Tony, my tires are both flat. What should I do? Fucking bitch. So I called, I was at Galpin Jaguar right before their new building. And I
Yep.
was doing well. I should have stayed, but I had such a big ego, and I met a girl, and I get twisted in my head, and I left. Of course, I regretted that. But so I connected the Galpin people.
Yeah.
They treated him like royalty. They hooked him up that night. And then when I wanted him to read a script, he fucking stole the motherfucker. So then he was working for the Bernie Mac show after Gina Davis. So he was the big showrunner. He was in charge. He could have fucking hired me. But so gave him a script, and the subplot was that Bernie Mac's wife was depressed, Wanda depressed. That's what it was called. And she lost her job. So the first episode of the third season, what do you know? Wanda was fucking depressed. She lost her job. Motherfucker. And then he could have just lifted his finger and hired me.
Yeah.
But-
Give you a little spot for all the work.
But if that had happened, I would have never met you because I would have been at a, Porsche or Ferrari. I would have never been at VW.
Yeah, true.
I would have never met my wife. Well, maybe that would have been better. But
Nah,
I would
man,
not have
no.
my kids. I'd
Yeah.
be married to Miss Venezuela. I'd have better looking kids. But no, I love the way they
Or
are.
it could be completely opposite way. Things happen for a reason.
In
man.
jail. If I had not met my wife, I would have killed my mom. I would be in prison for
Killed your mom.
Oh yeah.
What?
I would. Oh fuck! I'm
Can't
like
kill
you're
mom.
a therapist. Like, oh my god, I'm telling you everything. Oh yeah, man. She would have been dead if it wasn't for my wife saying, you know what? I have 2 homes, honey. Come with me. Like the third day I knew my wife. I'm like, I love you. Let's get married. She had a fridge full of food. She had Playboy and HBO on TV. I'm like, what are we waiting for?
I'm set.
My mom was so bad. I would have ended up killing her.
Nah, I don't think you got it.
I'm telling you, I can flip, but I wouldn't with all the things I have in my head. But I
Yeah.
wouldn't have brought out my comedy.
Yeah.
Nobody would have laughed at this
So
shit.
exactly. Things happen for a reason.
Wow. Imagine without people laughing, there's no comedy podcast. There's I Look Daddy. There's a woman who says she's a comedian. Like I Look Daddy is the number 1 comedy podcast. The term very loosely comedy.
I think
She-
it's Call Me Daddy, right?
Yeah,
Call
yeah.
Me Daddy.
She got 60 million for that shit. I should get 6 billion for. Look, how many times have you laughed?
Yeah, you're 100% right.
Have you laughed at any other podcast one time in the whole podcast?
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they're not
60
really
million?
Not focused on comedy. Joe Rogan's was doing it for a while, but then
I like Joe Rogan a lot,
Yeah.
but his latest on Netflix, and he has writers writing for him
Yeah.
about 7-8 months ago.
Mothership, right?
No, I'm talking about his Netflix special. It was not funny at all. I had to turn it off.
Really?
I got mad I went to the Comedy Mothership because someone told me, "Oh, kill Tony. Your name is Tony. It's meant to be."
Yeah.
I went there. Man, let me tell you, the runners of that show were right in front of me. 3 of them. They're not looking for someone funny. They're looking for someone they can make fun of.
They can
someone
clown on, yeah.
Yeah. So they're in front of me. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, they don't know Tony Rockman. Let me show them who I am. I had a minute. Okay, for $1 million, you think I told them 1 joke, 2 jokes, 7 jokes?
Minute. One really good joke or 4 or 5 good separate jokes?
I told them 7 jokes in a minute.
Wow.
Bam, bam, gunfire.
Yeah.
I just saw their teeth, all 3 of them in unison, the runners of the show. I'm like, oh, I'm getting on tonight.
Yeah.
There's like 1,000 comedians, quote unquote, and me. I just made these motherfuckers laugh in a minute 7 times. They've never had that in their life. They since have not had that. They will never have that unless it's me making them laugh. I don't get on. I was so fucking upset. I go back to my room. I'm never coming to Austin again. So then 3 in the morning, I'm still like, I can't sleep. I'm so mad. I get like a Yelp notification and they fucking suck too. But because if they don't like you, they can ban your account.
Yeah.
So they're like, would you like to leave a review for Mothership? I go, sure.
Nah, dude.
I did.
Yeah.
I wouldn't lie to you.
Yeah.
If you're not the IRS, I'm not lying. That's how you know. So I said, Joe Rogan was not here tonight. He must be playing with his Hello Kitty collection. I know, Joe. They're cute. That's fine. And then I was just going off on every one of them. I'm like, you guys are not even funny. Take up a trade. All kinds of, I was talking major bullshit. Since that time, Yelp took all my reviews off. It's 99% are positive. I try to help people. Like my dentist, he works with the hands of God. This man should live forever.
Yeah.
All beautiful reviews. They took down all the reviews because if you leave one bad review for a company that does marketing with them, all that company has to do is pick up the phone and Yelp would be like, okay, no problem.
Yep.
And they removed 3
It's a
times.
monopoly.
They removed all my reviews, and there's nothing I cherish more than the word. They're gonna fucking remove my beautiful, clever punchlines and all that. Fucking how dare you?
Yeah.
I hate them. Let me think of one for Yelp. Let me see something bad in the next podcast about Yelp. Yelp and Samsung. Oh,
But maybe
so
what
bad.
they're trying to do for Kill Tony is that they want 4 or 5 really funny people, right?
why didn't they use me then?
Hold on. 4 or 5 really funny people. Out of those 4 or 5, say you go to the second, third time you go in, you get chosen, right? And then they want 15, 20 not funny people that they can then sit their jokes in, the 4 or 5 guys that are sitting down, right? Because they're trying to run a show business, essentially, giving them the opportunity to crack their jokes about them. Because they go in, they see you first, right? Okay. So they see this funny-looking lady in a wheelchair or whatever, right? There's that comedian chick. She does a few jokes. She's kind of funny, but then they crack a bunch of jokes on her.
They know they can't do that with me.
Exactly. So they can only got 4 or 5 people they can choose that'll be like that, and then the rest have to be open season.
So they don't want. So those runners know, they know their shit. They know that. Wow, I didn't accidentally tell them 7 jokes in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm structuring my punchlines. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So they don't want me to show up the Kill Tony loser guys. They don't want me to be better than them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm figuring. Anyway, I didn't know the dynamics between behind the show. I thought I'd get.
I'm only assuming and trying to guess how they would run the business.
Yeah, I'm speculating too. I'm thinking.
I would go again. Go again.
Fuck them.
No.
Pick a Topic is the
There
biggest comedy podcast. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
Name one comedy podcast that's funny.
I don't. I only know this one. Exactly.
There's none.
Yeah.
So fuck them. What am I gonna go down
Really,
to? Their
I
level?
watch
Kill
your
Tony?
podcast. I watch maybe Danny Jones.
I watch Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan, maybe. Yeah.
I like Joe Rogan a lot.
Kind of Joe Rogan's kind of fell on the podium for me, only in the sense that
Why?
some of the people he's brought in, I'm not interested in.
Well, Trump. That was a good one. Elon Musk.
Yeah, I liked Trump back in 2016, but
You don't like Trump anymore?
that guy's a fucking clown.
Would you prefer Kamala Harris being president?
Hell no. Either or.
You can only choose one of two. So you're a CEO of a company, and you're hiring your CFO. If your uncle tells you hire her, you
The
would.
reality is they
Who
both.
are you gonna hire?
True, 100%.
One of the two.
But they're both going to lead you down the same road.
The same? No, not
We
the
would,
same exact.
regardless of what the situation, we'd be in the Iran war right now.
But Kamala can't talk, man. I'm all about
It's not
the
about her
words.
talking.
She
It's
can't
about her
even
handlers.
speak.
It's her handlers. She doesn't even decide what's really going on.
Well, you know what? I would rather have, there was a former mayor of Atlanta. She's got like 3 or 4 kids.
Yeah.
I fucking loved her. They wanted to put in a woman. I would have voted for her all day long. I forget her name. She was phenomenal. She was the mayor of Atlanta.
Yeah.
She wanted to have a family. The Democrat Party, oh, we got political now. Oh my God, it's okay. I made people laugh so much. It's fine. They didn't want her, the former Atlanta mayor. They wanted Kamala. Mm-hmm. They wanted her. She can't even speak, dude. She comes in for a meeting. She comes in for an interview, and she can't convey one message to you.
Yep.
How are you going to hire her? You're not. I wanted to vote for her,
Yeah.
but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't take myself to vote for her. Even if I hated the other guy, I didn't hate him. I thought he said stupid things and did stupid things, but I thought he had the resume, and he's a hard worker. He would do a better job. At least he can speak. You know, she couldn't speak at all. Okay, I got you. And how long have we been doing it already? 57. Okay.
Oh, damn. We've been
No
here.
problem.
Oh, wow. Time
It happens
flies,
to everybody.
man.
Because I'm
Wow.
talking to them
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time, and like you're just listening to me, and time
Yeah.
goes by quick.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's 10 minutes when it's an hour.
Yeah.
That's how I tricked you. I told them, you know what? He's not going to know that he's here this long.
That's why they've been calling me.
Yeah. Okay, so 5 minutes, we're wrapping up. So I'd like to go longer. I'd like to go, maybe you can come back.
Yeah, I'll
I'd like
come
to
back,
do,
without a doubt.
Another hour, we can
Yeah,
call it the Best Looking Man in the Valley 2, Part 2. And I have to make up more jokes for that. What was your favorite joke I told today? Luke. What?
The nose.
The nose, and then
Yeah.
Luke. Let's say your name quietly. There was a lot. What else?
Some of your wife jokes were hilarious.
I try not to repeat the stuff because everyone's heard it before.
Yeah.
But you know, even if you repeat jokes, people like that. A singer that you like, you'll hear the same fucking song for 8
Over
years.
and over, yeah. 100%.
And so people are like, don't use that joke again. I'm like, why? It's my joke. I created the joke.
Yeah.
Second or third time. People like to hear it a second or third time. Like Chris Rock has a special where he repeats the same joke 7 times at different concerts.
Yep.
Have you seen that?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's nothing's wrong with it.
Cat, what's his name? Cat?
Cat Williams, who I
Cat
love.
Williams, yeah. He repeats a lot of his jokes.
His last special was not funny. I was
No.
really surprised.
I haven't
So,
seen it yet.
John, it wasn't that good, the last one. John laughs during the show when he's filming, and he laughs in editing. And I never laugh at my own jokes. As you see, I'm not laughing.
Yeah.
But I watched Sunday's episode that dropped and Wednesday, and I couldn't stop laughing at my own stuff. Because just, I don't even have to structure a punchline. Just, I could read the Bible. It sounds funny coming out of my mouth. I'm like Buddy Hackett. I kind of like, you know, I have that little,
Little tang on it.
yeah, you notice that? And like, it just sounds funny. And then you structure a joke. My favorite jokes are like caca jokes, coochie, but it's guest appropriate.
Yeah.
Because if you were like a priest, I wouldn't tell you a dick joke.
Just God jokes.
Well, maybe a classic dick. Yeah, maybe God, and put in a little something.
A little Mary in there.
That's what oh my God. I want to have my wife's mom here.
Yeah.
And my wife's mom is very, very, very Catholic.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell her, if I ever leave your daughter, don't worry, you and I are still going to be friends. I promise when we go out together for lunch or something, I'm not going to flirt in front of you.
Yeah.
I want to have her here. It would be a great episode.
Why not invite her?
I did, but people are like intimidated to come on. And it's really, it doesn't matter who I have on. It's all about me. No offense.
It's just you.
No, I'm
Just
so
about
happy.
me.
I'm so happy that you're on.
I have Trump in here, and it's just about me.
You lost a few pounds.
No, I haven't.
You did. I saw you 2-3 months ago.
Yeah.
And you were a little bigger.
Yeah.
But you still looked fucking
I was
good.
sick.
Damn you.
Last week, I was sick as a dog, man.
I thought you didn't want to come on for a while. I'm like, he doesn't want to come on. He doesn't want
No,
to
it's not that. You tell me a day, I'm like, all right, cool, set. Then I'll work up to the day before, and then I'm told, hey, tomorrow you have
Right.
this, this, and this that needs to get done. And I have to do, obviously.
I told John that you do want to come on, but
Yeah.
it seemed like for a while you're such a nice guy. You like me. You don't know how to say
And I
no.
apologize, John.
No,
Apologize,
don't.
guys. I don't mean to
He's
lead
loving
you guys.
it. He's
Yeah.
loving his job. I'm loving my job. Me and him both have never had a better working relationship.
Oh, awesome.
And you know what? I'll just repeat this joke for you. And you know what? I never thought in a million years I would say I needed the gay man in my life. It makes me so happy. And we'll leave it at that. Thank you for coming on. Pick a topic. I'm so
Yeah.
happy you're here. I'm honored that you're here. I'm honored that I know you. I can't wait to see you at the dealership. And we're good. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, my friend. Thanks.